This is an open-hearted invitation to Nicole LePera, the Holistic Psychologist, to have a healthy conflict with me. Nicole and I have never met in real life, but we've talked by video chat and email and done 2 Instagram lives together, and her name is on my book. I think we've shared genuine respect and love for one another. I'd heard rumblings of a hidden agenda by the brand, the Holistic Psychologist brand, which is owned by Nicole and her 2 partners. But I also saw denials from the brand and what I thought seemed like of my justice-oriented politics. That's what the patriarchy is. It's these standards of how to conquer and dominate and destroy. But we can't claw climate change's eyes out. We have to cooperate. And that's what you let in, how you treat others, the way that you use your power to create justice in the world, because no justice, no peace.
I got full body chills, Holly, when you were speaking, and someone even picked up.
I was processing George Floyd's murder with the rest of the world and feeling that I needed to do more than protest on the corner, that I wanted to look at my own life, a lot of Confederate sympathizing in my upbringing. I posted a 1-minute video, things that were true about my life and my family that had painted a picture of this hierarchy where white was supreme. I wanted to contribute that to the world stew because it's the truth, and because to deny that it's the truth feels like adding harm. My father sent a group text to the extended family asking for support, banning me from the family.
I want to thank you, Holly, for sharing. We didn't have our truth accepted or validated by people around us, right? It was minimized, it was denied, and before long, we began to do that to ourselves.
I heard a podcast that got me more worried, and then I fell all the way down the rabbit hole. I saw screenshots of the brand supporting Trump and other QAnon types, and more denials from the brand. I tried to have this conversation privately and directly with Nicole. Flooded with people who are critical of you. It worries me, if it's true, this accusation that you're interpersonally scary and won't have conflicts and really go after people. And I was like, well, I can test that. I can know that. I can find that out by trying to talk to you. I want to offer my thoughts and my questions from a place of genuinely being curious and through the platform of video chat so that there's some relationship in it. Conversation based in a genuine interest in connecting and understanding. So I hope you're down for it. I saw a screenshot of JP Sears' account with a picture of him and Michael Flynn, and he's calling Michael Flynn a patriot in this screenshot, and like Holistic Psychologist. And then I found the post on his account, and it does not look like there's a like from the Holistic Psychologist account. So my question is, did that go from like to unlike? Are you censoring in some way that explains that? That's the thing I want to know the most. Thank you so much for engaging. If you do, I hope you do. I asked about the denials from the partners, Jenna and Lolly. It's in the comments section of a denial post from Lolly, and I say, I'm not a hater, I want to understand, and I describe the screenshots that I've seen. Her reaction is wild. I don't want to consider Lolly, Jenna, and Nicole all the same person. I don't want to project codependency onto them, so I don't know how much this is anybody other than Lolly. But what Lolly responded is incredibly defensive and unreasonable. It's my coming to a social media platform and asking her honest questions and going out of my way to say, I'm not here to hate on you. I'm trying to understand and be curious. In light of the fact brand preaches emotional regulation. I mean, you're demanding that I justify this is a boundary violation. That's a wild misunderstanding of boundaries. I don't even know who you are. I think she probably does know who I am, but I mean, I'm not on your front porch. I'm on Instagram in the comments section. So who are you? I don't know you. You don't even know me. She certainly doesn't say that to the people who support her. Screenshots in quotes, are you saying you didn't like those things? Or you're just mad that the screenshots exist? I can't tell what's going on. You're accusing me of being a Trump supporter. I mean, it's right there. I can see it with my own eyeballs. So you're not? What? No actual information. It's just victim. It's just you're attacking me and I'm a victim. Please leave my page. I mean, okay. Here is my first question, Nicole, and it's sincere. Are you who you say you are online? Are you free to stand where you stand and say so? The brand is so much about authentic self and emotional wellness. I want to understand what feels like total incongruence to me. What am I missing? I'm not a hater. I'm not attacking you. I'm doing my work to regulate my emotions and inviting you into a healthy, important conflict. I think we would both be frauds if we couldn't do that. This denial directly from Nicole, where she says that horrible things were said about her and other things that were not true regarding my political leanings. That is in direct response to this beautiful badass accusing her of supporting Trump.
I'm thinking her ass is probably a Trump supporter. Because how do you know? How want you to know what she stands for.
If you're accused of being a Trump supporter and it causes a big kerfuffle, and in your response to it, you say that you were accused of things that are not true of your political leaning, it's saying that you are not supportive of Trump. But then there are a lot of screenshots, likes and shares from all three of the brand owners supporting, endorsing, giving algorithm juice to really extreme alt-right people. It's pretty shocking. Cognitive dissonance to have this pearl-clutching denial of being a Trump supporter while also running around the internet liking and sharing these things. I can see the evidence with my own eyes that the likes and shares have happened. Nicole and the Holistic Psychologist brand are accused of a lot of things. One of them that worries me is being interpersonally nasty to people and sending trolls to harass them if there's any sort of questions or criticism. I want to know. This person says, God, this woman needs to grow up. Who are you to try to come at this woman and her brand? Mind your own business. That's a comment on my... So is that a real person? Well, no posts, no followers, no following. No, that is not a real person. Earlier today, she was still following me. And now I'm blocked, so I'm going to take that as a no. We will not be having a healthy, mature conflict.